Hello friends, welcome back. Today I'm going to show you how to make coffee kombucha, or you can call it coffee cha. So this is basically fermented coffee instead of fermented tea. I have many videos on how to flavor your kombucha, but this is different. This is not flavoring kombucha, instead we are making fermented coffee. Very unique in taste and loaded with probiotics. And if you are a coffee lover, you can't miss this. To make coffee kombucha, we have to make coffee first. There are various ways to make coffee, but today I am going to show you how I make cold brew coffee. Here I have taken 200 ml hot water and I am adding 50 grams sugar, and I will stir until the sugar dissolves. I have this coffee packet which is grounded coffee. You can use grounded coffee or you can freshly roast coffee. If you don't have grounded coffee, you can use instant coffee, but remember, grounded coffee is the best to use in coffee kombucha. I don't like very strong coffee, that's why I'm only adding 15 grams. But if you are someone who likes strong coffee, you can add more coffee, like around 20-25 grams. After adding the coffee, I will add the hot water and then I will wait for 2 minutes. And now I will add 600 ml room temperature water and then I will put it back in the refrigerator for 12 hours. This will make the coffee very nicely flavored. I like freshly roasted coffee. It gives you very mild, nutty and chocolatey aroma. We'll close the cap and put in the refrigerator. So this is basically cold brew. You can make hot coffee and then wait for it to cool down to room temperature before adding kombucha. But remember, cold brew makes best coffee kombucha. "12 hours over and here is my nicely flavored coffee. I'm going to strain now. Coffee is acidic by nature, and when you add kombucha, it will be a little bit more acidic. That's why we can't keep it for a long time. We don't need to ferment for more days. 3 to 4 days is maximum. And if you keep more than that, the taste might not be very nice, especially if you are staying in tropical weather. So here is my filtered coffee. You can use coffee filter also. I'm going to use the same jar, so I will just wash the jar and reuse. So I have added 800 ml cold brew coffee here. And now I'm going to add kombucha. I will add around 100 ml kombucha and also 1 SCOBY. You can leave the SCOBY, but I prefer to add a SCOBY so that the fermentation will be faster, since I'm not going to keep for longer. If you don't add the SCOBY, it might take long time, and also you might not get any new SCOBY because it takes time to get a new SCOBY. But remember, we are not looking for SCOBY here because we are fermenting only 2, 3, 4 days, and you might not get any SCOBY within these few days, and that's totally fine. So don't cover with the cap. Use a kitchen towel or any cloth and leave it in room temperature for 3 days. Three days over, and now I'm going to open my coffee kombucha. If you look closely to the neck, you can see there is a very thin layer of mother on top. But as I said, mother or SCOBY is not important here. But surprisingly, the mother forms so fast, it's not expected to get a mother within 2 to 3 days. So anyway, don't expect mother, that's fine. These SCOBYs you can't use back to make kombucha. You can only make coffee kombucha for a few more times and then you have to throw it away. I can't wait, so let's taste my coffee kombucha. This fermented coffee is healthy, rich in probiotics, antioxidants, and there are many health benefits from kombucha. You can serve this to your friends, family during get together, or you can have them when you are having your me time. Add some fresh mints and then one slice of orange for decoration. Look at this. Can you resist this? I can't. Let me have a sip. That's all for today. Let me enjoy my drink. If you have liked this video, comment below, give me a thumbs up, press the subscribe button with the bell button, and I will see you again with lots of fermented food and drinks recipes. Stay happy